everybody. It's the end of the day. I only got about 500 words. I don't think I used any of the words I was supposed to, but I was just kind of having a day. We did a little bird hunting. I slept a lot of the day. So, yeah. I might try and add some just for fun still. I'm doing really bad at this challenge stuff. I only got about 500 words, I think. Yeah, that's about right. Which, it happens, it happens. But I had a really cool reading done for me by my friend who's a medium. And if you know me, I have always been, I believe in mediumship and stuff like that, but, I don't believe a lot of people, because I feel like a lot of people just will say whatever kind of thing. And so it's always nice to find someone who is reliable. And so my friend actually is one. And I remember my first reading with her. I was a little skeptical because I hadn't been around her a lot. I think we'd only been kind of saying hi for 2 weeks or something. But it hit hard. And then at that point I was kind of okay, I think she's legit. She's legit. No question. For me, anyway. Also, this has been proven over and over to me. With one a couple months ago, she gave me a reading, and it was you're going to go through a big change, and regardless of what happens, you're going to be okay, basically. And I was like, what kind of big change are we talking? It was supposed to be life-changing thing. And so, surprise, the reason this whole month I've been really bad at vlogging is because my partner and I split up the beginning of the month because we realized that our future plans were no longer going together. They were kind of going like that. And so after a while of debating, this wasn't we made it in one day decision, it was for months. We did decide it was best for us to separate. Still live together, still friends, live together currently. I will be moving at some point, but not a huge rush. But so then that happened, and I was oh my God, my mind was blown, because for some reason it connected that reading and that all of a sudden, and I was oh my God, that happened months before this happened. So, the writing related part. The last reading I got from her, not today, a different day, she was talking about writing and stuff and spirit guides and whatnot. And she tells me, she goes, if you have a writing project and it's really feeling different, it's because one of the characters is a spirit guide for you, new spirit guide and whatnot. And I was what? So my friend who I talked about this story in depth with was listening, and she messaged me and she was bruh, and I was bro, I was is this why this story is just coming to life in my hands? I've written books. I have 2 published books. One is a novel, one's poetry. I have another book that literally just has to be edited. It's done. I have other books that are done and just have to be edited. And none have, come alive like this one has. So I was is that why that's been a thing? And so tonight she was doing a reading, and I was I kind of want to figure it out. And so we kind of chatted about it, and she was yeah, let's figure this out. So she did a whole reading, and I think I know what one it is, I think. But at the end of it, she said a thing that just really resonated with me and has made me look at all my stories different. And it was, I'm not quoting directly because I don't remember the exact quote, but it was something along the lines of, sometimes your stories, when the characters take it and take off, it's because the character is real out there, it's the spirit guide, and is kind of guiding you to tell their story. And I know not everybody will believe this watching this, but like that hit hard with me because I was like, oh my god, with this whole recent, like, this new character is a spirit guide for you, and they're like, watching over you, and that's why you're so, like, connected, and this story is coming alive so well because they're, like, right there rooting you on and whatnot. And so, like, I got thinking about all of my other stories, and I was like, holy crap. I always believe in dreams are telling you things, like, you can be connected from, like, spirit guides, other side, by dreams. And 90% of my ideas, probably more like 95 to 99, have come from dreams. And I'm like, is this like somebody from beyond, like, reaching out to me and being like, here's my story in some way? And so, like, now I get to settle on that and think about that all night. So, hence why I only wrote like 500 words, because, like, I was really into this, like, concept of this when the characters take over your story, it's because it's someone there with you and cheering you on and, like, guiding you to help them tell their story through you and your characters. And I was like, wild, absolutely wild. So that was really fun. I will link my friend down below so you guys can make sure to check her out because she is amazing. She's like one of my close friends now, so I love her. But yeah, like, now I'm really gonna carry that with me of, like, maybe this isn't my story I'm telling. Maybe I'm being guided to, like, kind of help a story along. So I just found that really cool. I wanted to share that with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. If you don't believe in that, that's totally okay. Like, that's just a fun thing that kind of happened with me. But 500 words, I'm gonna go and have a great night, and I hope you all had a great writing day. Bye!